Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey.
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, the elevator started to move. This is actually a prologue to Phoenix Wright. I'm actually Phoenix Wright. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather that. Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Obvious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up.
Oh my god, they killed Alex. Division players get it. What the fuck? The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone else to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judge, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh my god, I kinda want to just end, because it's like, what time is it? It's fucking 12:30. Set skills. What the fuck? Increase damage to an opponent when a statement is destroyed, evident during the bullet time battle. What the fuck? Okay. Did I fuck up? Should I have, like, talked to more people? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just do it. You already hanging here with no pants on?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
What the fuck?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh my god.
See? But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried with their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigations will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the WASD keys to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the other ones. Notice if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be... Oh my god. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. What the fuck?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
What the fuck?
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Take that! Huh? I mean, the fucking words were highlighted. Huh? Something off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradiction, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important information, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure that it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the shift key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered
What the fuck?
was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems
Am I doing this
the
wrong?
killer must have...
Hold on. Influence gauge. Concentration. By holding down the space sheet, you can concentrate and slow down the passage of time. This will allow you to focus. Okay. When a character is talking, some text may appear in yellow. This is their weak spot. And it represents a potential lie or contradiction in their argument. Multiple weak spots may appear. Move the mouse wheel up and down to select the truth bullet. I fucking did.
Didn't even have a chance to resist.
Is this just gonna fucking repeat itself?
And the murder took
Hold on, let me...
The killer must have taken her. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered.
This isn't working!
Sayaka Maizono.
I am!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most like the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What am I supposed to shoot?
I assert that
Oh my god, what the fuck? That was like the only thing. Okay. By holding down the space key, you can concentrate and slow the passage of time. This will consume your focus. When your character is talking, some text may appear in yellow. This is a weak spot and represents the potential lie or contradiction. Press the left mouse button to fire whatever truth bullet you uploaded.
Yeah,
we know that.
and the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What the
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Kim.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Oh shit.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do?
The one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
What the fuck? The hitbox for that is fucking retarded. Are you kidding me?
Just a second, Chief.
I have. Oh my god.
I remember how my room.
Fucking stupid.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach without a doubt. That is the murder weapon.
Okay.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Okay.
How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Because the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach, it was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So what was used to kill her?
Oh, fuck.
Some kind of sharp object, without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
That's so stupid. It gives you the answer. What the fuck?
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
You think I'm the killer?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Seal's not even... Is Seal here? She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about the non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down. So you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, if you steady your aim, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Damn, I could like totally miss a bullet, I guess? And then what happens?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
What's this fucking music?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
I don't know, maybe there's, like, in later trials, there are, like, multiple weak points, and then that's where you know what I mean? Like, it's probably because this is the first trial, you know what I mean?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
But where does that Makoto must have taken it from? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if
What
I
about
have
a
a
witness?
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
That's my bitch. That's my bitch.
Remember what you were telling
Winnie
me
earlier?
I mean, that's my girlfriend.
Well, I was going to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying
So you're saying the kitchen knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear,
The knife disappeared while we were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl?
Ooh, rip.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Spoilers!
Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
No, she can't die.
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What the fuck?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Oh, come on.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Her?
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Oh, wow. Come on, bro.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Rip.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it!
Got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
But she's winking.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
What the fuck?
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. but most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Rip.
See? He did do it after all.
Hey, it's probably her.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Objection! Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer.
She
wouldn't you
knows.
say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Yeah, we fucked. No, we didn't.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Never mind.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, the hair. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin? Would you like to hear more? As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to an incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Okay, alright. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. What the fuck? I mean, at least it's interactive. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can't figure out what that something is, it's the hair. Hangman's Gambit. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Oh, I gotta like keep shooting it.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true!
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Boom!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Wait, what bet did you guys make? Sakura is a her. Oh my god, Tomo is such a bitch. What's the bet? That I don't finish it? Who bet who? Who bet what though? I'm gonna finish this game now, okay?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't
Who bet
have done
what?
it.
Oh, we bet who the killer was.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Who did you bet on? Who did you guys bet on?
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled to get in the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object that the killer broke, which is the doorknob.
I got it!
Got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true.
This is just law school, guys.
What does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Leon's name was like written on the wall, though.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn, so about non-stop debates, would you like to hear more? Sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Okay. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they say, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradiction. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Bathroom door frame? Oh yeah, okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
But to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
It's the locked statement. Yeah, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
You know, it's probably Leon because he thought it was locked.
The killer had to try and bust down the door because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's probably
My
him.
bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such... that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open
That's
was just
wrong?
because it was stuck.
What was the right one?
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because it's that fucker.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked? In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime is... Oh, the crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Oh, this is like the, she's like the ultimate, detective, I think.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Yeah, bitch! What's up, W-Dog?
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine.
I'd still hit.
Fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Damn, AoE could get it? Yeah. I'd hit. I've been trying to get on it since day one.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
You can't pick the lock.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
I don't know, maybe it's this fat guy.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Why does he have, like, balls under his nose? That's the answer right here. There's no way Saya could let someone in because... On that of the murder, such rooms when the victim was discovered.
because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door, or don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she—
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
What the fuck?
And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Ah, this bitch, she tried to frame me.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Why is that guy like, look at his face and then the right? What the fuck?
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
That bitch tried to frame me. She got killed trying to kill somebody else.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident.
Oh, maybe it is the library bitch.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Damn, she was trying to fuck in my room?
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Oh my god.
I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
What the
But
fuck?
can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened. Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Alright.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But
Yeah.
you know, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went into my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what? Oh, yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, like in the note.
The nameplates got switched.
I see. Then they would have gone to
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
The room that Nakuto was staying in. What's up, DTH?
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. the nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. There's only one person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was...
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. It had the glittery shit on it. Yeah.
I got it!
Got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Rip.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Sorry, I was drinking a sleep aid. Here. And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Oh my god, what else do you have to tell me? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start looting multiple truth bullets into your cylinder? But just like with the weak spots, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the truth bullet with the right weak spot to refute each statement. Oh shit. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Okay. You can press Q to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet, or you can use the mouse wheel. Okay. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Oh, okay, I guess that's what that for our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. That's the hardest difficulty, right? What the fuck? Oh. Can I look at my evidence? Ah, shit. Oh, I can. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in the room. It's not the. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's going to be anything about the kitchen knife, because we're talking about her wrist right now, right? The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating as was part of the blade. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself and shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Okay.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Damn, they give you 10 minutes to figure this out. The person with the sword really... If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away, but then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Sword-based sneak attack. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. The sword handle is missing. Some of the gold coating as was part of the blade. Some of the sword handle. The sword handle is missing.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
What the fuck?
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
This guy's
Sorry,
an idiot.
but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Why is his face like jittering right here?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
If you wanted to use the sword's would part her palms because they didn't have the gold shit on it.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What the fuck?
No, that's not it at all.
The fuck? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at nighttime. The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Bitch.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Oh, I love extra chunky peanut butter. I don't even like creamy peanut butter. I only like it with peanuts in it or with nuts in it.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
This guy's a fucking idiot.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Love extra pulp, OJ.
Sayaka?
What the?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point.
Well, that sucks.
Sayaka
So it's like
was
everyone
the one
dies, or
who
like the guy that,
switch
the
rooms,
person that like
correct?
tried to defend himself like gets killed?
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. So, like, if you look at her DVD, all those bitches are dead, right? So that means, like, she'd have the spotlight to herself.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cut. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Fuck!
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
I've been voice acting like this whole thing, DTH. We've only had like dubbed voiceover, like actual in-game voiceovers in this trial. Like otherwise, all the investigation and shit, I've been like doing voiceovers, which I mean have been amazing. So.
Saying she had this all planned out.
Holy shit!
But in the end,
Holy
her
shit.
plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned
It's
on
weird.
her,
How
and she died
does
at
this
the
work?
hands of the one she planned to murder.
Yeah, you're playing as
Can't be
as
true.
Makoto.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. That's the only...
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall. She was leaning up against...
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Ah, it was this
But there just
motherfucker.
aren't any more clues, right?
Oh, fuck.
Very well.
Ah,
Let's
come
review all
on.
the clues we found up to this point one more
I
time.
hit the wrong button.
Do we really have to...
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Yeah.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Well, before we get too far into that, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Oh my god, are you fucking stupid?
11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could...
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh my god. Oh, are you really?
Rotate the image 180...
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I'm not as retarded as people think I am.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Oh my god.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Ooh, rip.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her...
Why'd they make it pink? Really?
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
I mean...
With just that one little chart piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Bitch.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who
Shattered
could
crystal
get to
ball?
the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
There's absolutely... Okay, I see. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one person...
Forgot that dude played baseball.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator, which means the only possible suspect is whoever had...
Okay, so the...
Oh fuck, did I pass it?
Huh?
Shit. Damn it. It was the you had to be close.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who could get the person in charge of the...
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
No, it's wrong.
That face when you forgot to pay your internet bill and they're literally shut off your internet right in the middle of
I think I
lazy.
know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way.
I got it!
Roll it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Rip.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing art amp. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to the end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case to come in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, okay, I don't think I understand. What the fuck? I don't understand. Is this... Oh, it's like Japanese. It's going like left to right. Okay. Or, excuse me, right to left. And they noticed something in my room? Damn, she looked crazy as fuck right here. They used that object to deflect Sayaka's attack, which is why that evidence was damaged. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of her own, what did they do next? What? After the kill... Okay, I mean that has to be it, right? Fuck, oh no. What's that fact? Alright. Act 2, runs in the bathroom, closes the door. It has to be the screwdriver, right? Because he... Wait. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was... Fuck. After she was stabbed, Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind. The killer used an item in my room to help dispose of the evidence. The hair. The object the killer threw to activate the incinerator must have been the crystal ball. Okay. What the killer threw in the incinerator was this shirt. The piece of evidence left behind in the trash room was the shirt. Oh, I'm missing something? Oh, wait. Is this just like an extra thing? Or did I fuck up?
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Why'd she invite this dude, though?
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Wouldn't this be self-defense, though? I don't think that matters.
Sayaka
in this case.
That because I told her, but of course the killer
What's
had
up,
no
Vec?
way of knowing. So instead, the killer.
Yeah, Leon played baseball. The fat guy's the fanfic writer.
And stabbed Sayaka.
Why did she fucking invite this dude, though? You know what I mean?
What strength she had remaining, Sayaka left.
Like, why didn't she invite the fucking programmer over? Oh, it had to be a guy. It had to be a guy, right? Because they would have... That's the only reason he would have gone.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength
Bay is still dead? I know. Fuck, that was their only chance. Now we gotta go after Aoi or whatever. She's probably gonna die, though.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Why does she have pink jizz all over? I don't know. It's like the Steam version, so I'm assuming they just recolored the blood red to pink.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Yo, this guy was just trying to get some pussy, bro.
The killer headed to the trash room. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
Now he's gonna fucking die. Because she tried to kill him. Bitches be crazy, dude.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Well, because she invited him over, right? And it was a guy, so that was like the reason for him to come.
And hit the incinerator switch.
It was because, you know, she's like the pop star, right? And
for any normal person,
I don't know.
that'd
It's
be an
I don't know.
impossible throw.
I don't
But
know why
the killer
they.
had the confidence to take a shot.
It's probably the company that did it,
That's
you know?
because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Is that Frieza? Gotcha!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Kind of feel bad for this dude. It's not really his
It would
fault.
appear that hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object!
Objection!
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Your first bullet time battle? Yeah. God damn. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponents simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka BTB to BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen or reach the center. Oh my god. This fucking game. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh, what the fuck? Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Weaves and adding Osu to their games? Do this consecutively and you'll start up a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each hitting the button. So watch out for that. Oh my god. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet, like any other statement. Oh my god. Refute the statement fast. I'd like to, like... Listen, I can do 4-star songs in Osu now, W-Dog. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you'll fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything.
I don't know what I'm
instead.
supposed to do.
They must have used something that belonged to them.
They use something to...
They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
That's a fucking solid argument, dude.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to find it out. I need to figure it out.
Oh my god. It's not even his fault.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
It's so stupid. Oh fuck, I'm missing.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You
Fuck.
lied. Shut up.
Oh fuck. When do I hit the left button? What the fuck?
Nobody believes...
Oh my god. What? That was the stupidest shit. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. When do I hit the left button? Yeah, he fucking... That's so dumb. Okay. So during class trial, you simply won't want to hear the person. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Match your button press. Okay. Press the right button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh. Oh, okay. Use this message to deal damage. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, can I skip this? So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with the truth bullet, just like any other statement. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I didn't get it.
When the killer removed the screws instead,
Yeah.
I refuse.
It's just like the dumbest fucking mini game. All that OSU practice for nothing? Fuck you guys.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
That's dumb as fuck. You fucking serious?
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I didn't prepare my fucking self for this.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used
What's
to
up,
remove
Casey?
them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
There aren't any other tools anywhere.
The toolkit in my room had clearly
Never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Damn, sick argument, bro.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, that the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
But he had to, like, take it with him there.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, you done fucking goofed. What the fuck?
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Okay. Oh, I thought I got a C. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nice.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Accuse the fat guy?
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice?
Why they gotta be
Or the
black, though?
dreadfully- What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay. All right. I guess.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Fuck.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really? Yeah, you just fucking. Why are you asking him?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky.
I was just
That's all.
trying to get pussy. That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become so clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw there, if I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here. Oh wait. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
why?
I can't afford to be stuck here.
the one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends.
Butler killer.
To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
That's a girl, Casey. That's a girl.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Shut the fuck up, it's 2016. She's a martial artist, Casey.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. But there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that! All of it! Everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunched at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
Damn, I'm gonna go after her next, I think, guys.
I think I'm gonna go after her. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah! That was a close one! I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping! Just barely avoiding punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Ah, you fucked, bro.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it a self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You have a number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not it. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation. The mastermind. Was that a Mexican voice? Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than unwavering sense of justice. After all, the people with that sort of mentality and that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
hey.
No more begging. No more excuses. You pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh, shit.
No, 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 no!
Oh my god.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Are we gonna get to see this? Oh, shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Oh shit. They're all gonna watch? Oh, this is kind of fucked up. Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn, that was kind of fucked up. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Yo, I have a feeling I know who's gonna die. Like, who's gonna, like, so the chick with the martial arts is probably gonna die. Like, there's gonna be some punishment for that, right? The swimmer chick, my girlfriend, is gonna die. Like, she's gonna drown, or he's gonna make her do something, like, underwater. Oh my god.
That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man! My adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
If you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Pew, hew, hew.
Pew, hew.
I heard the anime is the same thing, but I heard it was shit. The game is the same as the anime. None of us watch anime here, though.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! What the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? It happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right?
I don't know, that's what I heard. Somebody was telling me that earlier. DTH.
No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of the regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you've learned all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I don't know if I could like give someone else that voice.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get back to the Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some fun for later.
What does she mean by that? And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
Yeah, that death is kind of fucked up, dude.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Can I talk to you for a second, Chad? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. What the fuck?
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without something like that, the others would never be able to break free of such desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. I'm going in, baby!
Hey.
I cosplayed from this at Anime Expo? Show pics? Who did you cosplay as?
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding, I have a pretty good intuition. Damn, I'm gonna kill next, guys.
Sakura? Sakura is like the man woman, right? Oh damn, down to 12. My swimming the swimming chick she's gonna die. You received a despair bad present. Holy shit. Well, that was interesting. Which one's Toka? If everything's like fixed in here. That library bitch cost me $100 bucks. What the fuck? Why can't I do anything? Do I just go to sleep? Oh.
It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Oh, Lord. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke. A sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Chad?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must have been tough staying there. Knowing what happened, why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Chad. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly something to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah. Because Sayaka made the first move.
well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to have much more power than we ever suspected.
I'm ready for everyone to die.
They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created
Wait, what is she saying?
They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
I can't take it.
Don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't have voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
A full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka.
The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we'd refuse. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. Oh shit, fuck. It's 2:40 in my time. Instead, okay, after this dialogue and I get a chance to like walk around, I'm gonna stop. Instead, directed at the mastermind. I should have stopped when I had the chance to save. I just lost track of time. Damn.
This is a school announcement. It is not as
Yep.
such. It is soon
Yep.
the doors to the dining hall will be locked.
Yep.
Oh, it was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well.
Apparently the anime sucks because it was a rushed version of the game.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called all of us to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Oh my god.
Lift your arms up and down.
Just give me a stopping point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sound pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So? Why did you just call us here? Certainly it was just to make us exercise.
Certainly wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you'll uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the...
Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial at Hope's Peak Academy, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you'd have to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how kids get these days with your ADD and your ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But... a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now, let's get moving! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym.